Welcome to Pick a Card reading. Okay, this is where we're gonna check who's coming towards you in love. Okay, welcome to my channel. I know I haven't been very active, but I just wanted to test a new setup. So here I do have 3 different postcards, okay, and I'm not using my camera today, I'm using my laptop, so the quality is a little bit off, and this will be a setup the entire reading. So you do have 3 cards over here, okay, 1, 2, this is a bit more pastel, okay, a little bit softer, and then we have 3 over here, which is a darker vibe, the moon, okay, in the night sky. So look at these 3 different cards. I will have the timestamps here in the description. Okay, you can go through the description and click on the timeline and the timestamp based on the card that you've chosen. Okay, so from here I'm gonna read for number 1. If you chose this postcard, okay, number 1, from this point onwards is your reading. We're gonna check and see what's coming towards you in love. Okay, I kind of want to be chill, a bit different from my previous videos where I follow like a very strict structure. And I feel like with my recent trip, taking time off doing readings and stuff like that has kind of given me a new perspective on how I want to move things forward in my life, and also in the way I read as a reader and for my spell works as well. Okay, so let's see, what do you have to know right now? And I would say for pile 1, this part is kind of like a checker to see whether this matches your energy. If it doesn't match, then you want to move on and choose another card. Okay, so this is kind of like an identifier. Sorry, the light went out on my laptop. Okay, so this is an identifier. We'll see what's your energy like right now. I feel like you've recently just separated from someone. Okay, we have 2 of Cups reverse and 6 of Wands upright. This is your energy right now. You might feel really rejected, maybe abandoned in some ways. Maybe there was someone that you were interested in that has made you feel a little bit like maybe you guys are not that compatible after all. Okay, that's your recent energy. And right now you're trying to find ways to find your value again, to remind yourself that you are someone who's worth that love, okay, and effort when it comes to romantic connections. So if this part does resonate, then I would suggest to continue watching this pile, okay, it will be for you. So pile 1, okay, I'm gonna see whether I can put this postcard somewhere here. Okay, so this is pile 1. I gotta find a better way to do this. Anyway, let's see who's coming towards you in love. Inhale, exhale with me. Okay. I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine here. Like you might have a more dominant feminine energy. This is someone, I intuitively, energetically, I'm already picking up that this might be someone that you have already met. Okay, I'm not quite sure if this is someone that you have just separated, the one that we just talked about in terms of that compatibility, but someone who's coming towards you in love is someone who has a very clear vision and idea of how they want their future to be. This is someone who's very strict with their own expectations. They don't like to compromise too much, okay? So this is someone with a more dominant fire energy. Someone who feels like they have to take charge, they have to take control of every situation. It's King of Wands, okay, that I'm seeing over here. And right now, this is someone who might feel a little bit hesitant in coming forward with any form of proposal or any form of offer towards you. Okay, we'll see why that's the case. I have a very strong feeling this is someone that you have already known, okay, past energy, and this is someone who was a bit afraid of commitments, okay? So this is someone that could return to you from your past. Why? I want to know why. What happened between both of you? Okay, I feel like this person was triggered when they met you. Okay, this individual that came into your life was very triggered by maybe the things that you've said, the way you've behaved, but only because you guys have been so similar that there were triggers. And the triggers were meant to push your person towards growth, towards changes, but this was something that your person has been resistant towards, which includes the idea of committing to someone, okay, which is why the Hierophant is in reverse. They're not quite confident, although they have a clear vision. And it's also the fact that they have a clear vision of what they want in the future, that they are a bit hesitant on whether they do want a commitment with anyone at all, okay? It's not a you problem. It's not the fact that you guys, or the idea that you guys are incompatible. It's the fact that this person's just not ready in this moment, okay? But this person, again, the reading is who's coming towards you in love, okay? So if this is someone that you do recognize to be from your past that you've split up with, this is someone who's coming back. If you haven't met someone like that, then this is a new energy that could remind you of someone from your past, okay? So just be very mindful of that. Why are they coming back, okay? It feels impulsive, okay? This energy feels a bit like charging towards you, that they're just trying to take a leap of faith, although they might be really afraid, okay, of taking this leap of faith, but it's something that they might want to do in the moment. So I would have to caution you to be very discerning of this person's energy. If they do come back, you want to make sure that this person is in the right energy of pursuing you, of treating you right, and they are working through their issues of committing, okay? So if a long-term connection, a commitment is something that you're looking for, and if this person does come back to you, then you want to be very careful, okay? So let's read into what you can expect from this person. Okay, they might come back with a little bit of a stressful energy. It's pretty cute, I have to say. Okay, this person is really stressed that they have to tell you that they're interested in you. I feel like they've been holding themselves back from expressing their interest in you for the longest time, especially in the past if you guys have connected before. This person's so stubborn, like it's a king energy. It's someone who feels like they know that they have suitors, they know that they are popular. Okay, I have to say this person is pretty popular. There are people who are interested in your person, who's coming towards you in love, and they also do come with certain obligations and liabilities, I would have to say. Maybe familial, right? Like family obligations. It could be also work or financial situations that they're a bit stressed over. Because I do see them coming in with a bit of a stressful energy. They're like not quite sure if they are in the right place right now in their lives to be exploring this connection, but it's something that they kind of want to hold on to. I see them holding on to you, holding on to this connection. And they can be a bit stubborn still, meaning to say they might not be very emotionally expressive if they do come back to you when they do come back. And if they do reach out, it's going to still be a bit of a stubborn energy. Okay, Four of Pentacles. It's someone who's still kind of holding on to their assets, their values, their idea of themselves really close to their hearts, and they don't want to show you that they do have vulnerabilities. But you can sense their stresses, right? You can, when you communicate with them, when you interact with them, you can feel that they are trying to hold things back and they're trying to keep their feelings to themselves. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Pile 1. This is someone that's coming towards you in love. Again, take only what resonates, okay? And my readings are open again. If you're looking for a reading to deep dive any of your situations, you can book with me directly on akashicrystals.co. I have 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm only doing online sessions right now, and spells have resumed as well. Okay, sending you guys lots of love and light. All right. Now, I want to move into Pile 2. If you chose this postcard, this part onwards is your reading. We're gonna see who's coming towards you in love. Right away, I feel like the energy is very peaceful. I think you're in a healing phase. You're in, sometimes you get, in your head a little bit, right? Your head's in the clouds a little bit. You're a bit detached from reality sometimes. It's a really cute quality of yours, I have to say. And at the start of this reading, I would like to do an identifier. So if you have chosen this, I'll do a quick read on your energy. If it does resonate, then continue watching. If it doesn't resonate with your energy right now, then this is probably not for you. And you can always go back to the start of this video and choose another postcard, another number. Okay, so I'm going to put it here. Again, I was saying to Pile 1 that I have to find a better way to present the cards. But I kind of want to change the environment to make it a bit more casual. Let's see what Pile 2. Pile 2's energy is like. Okay, 2 cards, please. Pile 2, you are really trying to manifest something. I feel like right now you're trying to, it's almost like conserve your energy. You might find yourself to be alone quite a bit. You're very careful who you spend time with, who you interact with, and you're trying to protect yourself in this moment. At the same time, you're trying to channel your energy to make sure that you are trying to manifest the right person into your life. And I feel like there's a bigger energy in your life right now. Maybe you're moving through certain phases, transitions in your life. This might not be related to romance. This could also be in your career, in your family life. Maybe you're moving, for example, moving from a job to another, or you're moving between 2 locations like houses, or you're traveling. There's a lot of movement and progression that I'm sensing in your energy. There's a lot of positivity too. I feel like you're trying to regain your power in realizing that you can alchemize your life. You can actually make changes to your life. You can take control of it, and you're not allowing people who don't serve you well in your highest good to still remain in your energy, okay? So this part, if it still resonates and this is how you've been feeling recently, then this part is your reading. Okay, so let's check in right now to see who's coming towards you in love. I'm sorry, like the light keeps going off on my laptop. Okay, we'll see who's coming towards you in love. Pile 2. Ooh. Oh my god, guys. I swear, like you guys are going through something huge. I feel like it's a soul contract, it's a karmic, not in a bad way, but it's a soul connection that I'm picking up on. Karmic in some ways, in terms of you have spent lifetimes together before, or you are with one another across different lifetimes. Not necessarily past lives, because my belief is that we are all living multiple lives at once. You're not just past future, right? There's not only you right now, there's you in many realms. It's just where your consciousness is. And I feel that you have shared many incarnations with this person. When you meet this person, you would instantly feel like there is something huge here. It is giving me a little bit of twin flames energy, but less intense. Okay, I have to say it's less intense. I'm gonna share with you what cards came out, okay? Immediately we have the Star and the Tower. They both came out. Alright, so I have to really stress that this person gives you a healing energy. This is someone who does trigger you as well. Instantly, you might already pick up that this is someone who shares similar traits to you, shares similar childhood trauma and wounds with you. You do see this person. I feel like you might already know this person, maybe even just as friends. This is someone who just came into your life quite recently, and you noticed certain behavior, certain things that they say or do that are similar to what you used to do, that are not the healthiest. It's like changes that you have made from the past. Okay, so this is someone that reminds you of an older version, a past version of yourself, but you also see differences in this person. There are still good qualities that you don't yet possess, and this is what really draws you into them. And similarly, right, this is why your person is attracted to you as well. Okay, this is why your person is coming towards you in love. It's a mirroring energy where there's this reflective nature of being empathic. You do want to pour in more love and care towards one another, but there are also some resistance that I'm sensing. Okay, I want to clarify what this is. What's the Tower here? A few cards came out, okay? Okay, I feel like your person is still not that ready and coming forward, right? So this is someone, I feel like you guys are still friends. So you're probably not dating yet, you're not really expressing your interest yet, but this is someone who would be developing a lot more interest in you, romantic interest, and this is someone who would slowly show you who they really are. I don't see a relationship happening anytime soon in this connection, but this is someone that you want to build slowly with, okay? You want to kind of just open yourself up to this person emotionally, but also be prepared that this person might not be ready yet to do the same for you. And this is where you have to kind of move with care and caution. Like, you want to be very careful and just understand that everyone is at they do move at different pace, different speed, and you do pick up things a lot faster than this person does. Okay, I want to know more about who this individual is and what you can expect from this person. Any specific traits that we should keep a lookout for? This is someone who can be a bit quick in making decisions and sometimes regret it. Not the best trait, okay, but this is something that you might notice in this person. Like, they can be very impulsive when they communicate with you, and then they might delete their messages, right? Or they might come back and act as if they didn't say certain things to you. I think this is where the triggering is coming from. What can you expect from this person? Okay, progression. We have the Chariot. Wait, let me see what this two is. I feel like these two cards are so similar. Okay. This person's king energy is so strong. We had King of Pentacles and then we also have King of Wands, okay? But they're both in reverse. What can you expect from this person? This person might provide certain progression. There will be movement in this connection, but it might be a bit like choppy. Why is it choppy? Because this person doesn't feel like they know exactly what they want in the long term in terms of the vision. They might not be where they want to be at yet, career-wise, financially. So this is someone who wants to build something with you and naturally progresses with you in this connection. I wouldn't say romantically yet, like I mentioned before. It is more about knowing each other better, communicating more. I wouldn't say it's a friendship either. It's almost like a situationship. But okay, this person does seem to fancy you a lot. I feel like in this pile, I'm getting a lot of hidden emotions, hidden energy. Okay, what else? How can you recognize this person then if they do come towards you? Okay, wait, Queen energy now. Queen. At the start, when you meet this person, you might feel like this person is unreliable. This is how you're going to recognize this person. And this unreliability, this quality of not sticking to their words, is something that could be a trait of yours in the past, which is why at the start of this reading I was picking up that there are some things that this person does that remind you of yourself, like an older version of yourself, and that's what triggers you. And vice versa, your person does recognize something in you that triggers them as well. And how do you recognize this person? This person might act a little bit irresponsible, a little bit immature, can also be a bit stubborn. Okay, so this is how you want to recognize this person coming towards you in love. Why do you want this connection? Why does Spirit want you to know about this connection right now? That's my question. It's to help you work through certain lack of confidence that you might still carry within you, not feeling like there will be this happy ending for yourself, right? Maybe you still carry some wounds within you, and this person is meant to come into your life to tell you that that's not how you should live life. And why do I say that? It's also because this person carries similar wounds to yours. And as you are journeying through this phase of your life with this person, even just as friends, by connecting with this person, you're able to kind of see yourself through this person as a mirror. Some of the, I would say, negative self-talk, self-concept, fixed beliefs that you have, subconscious fears that you have about yourself are also in this person. And when you recognize it in your person, that's when you start to realize, I'm doing it to myself. And this is no way to live life in the long run. And this is exactly why you will make the changes that you have to make. That will push you towards progression, to help you gain confidence in love, in romance, okay, and in pursuing abundance. And I mean like financial abundance, okay? Okay, I feel like at the start, this relationship or this connection might trigger you in terms of your defense mechanism. Your ego might be triggered. Okay, your ego might take over, and you might react more than you respond. And this is why this connection would work out in the long run. There's happiness. Okay, this is a card from this deck alone, outside of the 78 cards. Okay, happiness. It's in reverse. I think it's mirrored. So there will be happiness, and this connection is meant to push you towards understanding how to find the happiness from self, from within, and also then consequently externally. You have to start from self, from within. Okay, you do not let ego to take over, because the ego part, I think, is coming in pretty strong for pile 2. You want to be very careful. Okay, so this is who's coming towards you in love. If it does resonate, I hope that you are able to find grounding, okay? Because I do think that this connection will not be that easy, but there'll be a lot of love, a lot of affection, and a lot of things that you'll learn in this connection, okay? And if you do want more information about your situation, your dynamic, you are welcome to book a reading with me directly on akashiccrystals.co. I have 30 minutes and 45 minutes. I currently only do online readings. If you want spell works to be done for yourself, abundance, love, you can also book it directly on my website, okay? So I'm going to clear this up, and I'm going to look at pile 3. If you chose pile 3, the night sky, the moonlit sky, this part onwards is your reading. We're going to look at who's coming towards you in love, okay? And at the start of this reading, I'm going to do this identifier, but I'll check whether this is your energy. If it does resonate, then you can watch the remaining part of this reading. If it doesn't resonate, you are encouraged to go back to the start of this video, choose another pile, choose another number, choose another image. A good way for you to identify whether it's something that resonates with you intuitively when you do pick a card readings is to look at the images, close your eyes, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and see which one calls out to you more, okay? So here we go. Even with this image alone, I feel like you have been in the hermit mode quite a bit, okay? Hermit energy. You have been staying on your own path, kind of like a lone wolf energy, like you've been trying to figure something out. You've been trying to figure yourself out, is what I'm hearing. Like you're trying to understand more about yourself, more than you're paying attention to anyone else externally. Maybe you're not even looking for someone in love right now, and you're just curious, you're just watching this for fun, okay? So we're going to do an identifier to check and see if this is your energy, okay? I'm going to pull two cards only. And if this part does resonate, again, like I mentioned, continue watching. If it doesn't, pick another card. Okay, I think recently something fell through. Could be a relationship. This is quite similar to pile 1's energy, okay? If the image stood out to you in pile 1, then you're encouraged to go and watch pile 1's reading as well. There might be a message there for you. I feel like someone from your past is still kind of holding you back from gaining that confidence and love. This is your energy right now. You are still thinking a lot about someone from your past, okay, which is probably why you're not really opening yourself up to someone else, okay? 6 of Cups reverse, Strength reverse. So if this part it does resonate, then we'll keep going, okay? So we'll see what's and who's coming towards you in love. Let me you have to switch your energy. You have to go into this abundant and confident energy. Let me see what this is. Right away, I'm getting very impulsive energy. I feel like the person that's moving towards you is a little bit impulsive. Oops, sorry. Let me get more cards out before I go into detail. It's someone who has lived a pretty fixed life. What I mean by that is like this person has had certain routine, certain structures set in place for themselves. I would say not very young. Physical age, okay, mental age a bit young, so someone who's a bit immature, but could be a bit older. This is someone who has a certain set of beliefs, like I have to do things this way. I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to do this, and I don't like to change my routine. I don't like to change my structure for anyone. But right now, or at the moment that you guys connect, it feels like this person is gonna kind of put a stop to that routine and start to question themselves, like, why do I have this routine? Why am I so fixed in wanting to live life this way? Like, trying to be conscious right now, they are trying to make sense of the decisions that they've made so far in their lives, okay? It's making them question a lot of things. This person that's coming towards you in love is someone who is kind of an overthinker and can be just a little bit impulsive. They tend to look at like the negatives. Okay, I don't mean for this to be like a negative reading, but this is just your person's energy right now, or at the moment that you meet this person. This is how this person might act, okay? Initially, this person would feel like they're stuck, they have options, but they don't really want to explore their options. But with you, they would start to consider like, maybe I should think deeper. I shouldn't just say no to all connections. You are kind of like a catalyst to them changing their fixed beliefs. This is what I'm picking up on intuitively right away. This is someone who was very, very strict and I would say anal about their own structure, their own routine, and the moment they've met you, it's like things change and they're like, wait, life might not be this way that I imagine it to be. I might not have to live my life this way in order for me to find happiness. There are other alternatives. Why is that the case? Why are you making this person feel this way? You're someone who does express how you feel, okay? You are someone who's very emotionally available. You're someone who is still trying to learn how to make sense of your emotions, your feelings, how to be more authentic with yourself when it comes to decision making. And I feel like you would express your interest in this person once you guys meet. And when the stars align, I feel like you will not hesitate to express your interest, but not in an aggressive manner. It's a very soft manner whereby you're just like, oh, by the way, like, I think I have feelings for you, or like, I think we get along really well, things like that. And your vulnerability, your willingness to expose yourself to potential hurt in your person's perspective, relationships equals to hurt and pain, right? So when you are able to open up yourself like that without any expectations from your person, it's gonna trigger them into feeling like, maybe I don't have to be so defensive, maybe I don't have to be so strict with my rules when it comes to the person that I want to date, when it comes to the lifestyle I want to lead. Like, I can afford to be a bit more flexible. This is how your person might be triggered into feeling just by meeting you, because you are willing to put yourself out there, to share your emotions, to allow people to come into your energy, to allow people to show up for you, and you are always constantly showing up for this person. This is what I'm saying. You might actually develop interest in this person before this person comes towards you. So what can you expect from Pile 3's person? this is someone that you have to be patient with if you do recognize this energy to already be present in your life. For example, you've already met this person, you kind of know who I'm talking about. If you haven't, then if at the point you meet this person, don't jump right into a relationship with this person. You can express how you feel, you can express your emotional vulnerability, you can express your interest, but release expectations of outcome of this person coming towards you in love, because it does look like your person would take a while to really feel like they're ready, because I feel like they don't really know what they want yet, even at the point of meeting you, even at the point of developing interest in you. You will be able to feel it, you will be able to feel this person's like attachment towards you, but it's something that they would hesitate to express often. But you can feel like this person's hiding something from you, not in a negative way, but it's more like, I know this person's interested in me, but they're just not telling me blatantly like I'm interested in you, like they're not really actively asking you out. Meeting you would trigger some form of transformation in this person's life, so you would expect, or I would say you can expect, changes in this person's energy from someone who doesn't really know what they want, someone who doesn't really want to face their own emotions, to being a bit more receptive with being emotionally vulnerable, being a bit more clear with understanding what they really want or what they're really looking for in a love interest, in a partner. What else do we want to see here? It is a fated connection, guys. Like, it is divine timing. You can't rush this connection. This is one thing I want to stress. Like, this connection will show up in multiple phases, not just 1 or 2 phases. It will be a journey that you guys will be on together. I see that you're much more spiritually evolved compared to this person, not in a better or worse sense, but it is more like, I feel like you are meant to be this person's trigger and catalyst in their spiritual growth. Similarly, although you would have developed some form of spiritual growth and evolution once you meet this person and once you connect, I would say maybe even within the first 2-3 months of meeting this person, it might actually trigger some changes in your life. You might start to reflect some things in your life. You might not even share with this person that that's how you feel and those are the triggers and those are the changes, but you'll find yourself making changes to your life for the better. And upon that, you will see and start to witness your person make changes in silence as well. Your person will start to show up a little bit different every single time you guys reconnect. Okay, so it is going to be an on and off connection. I have to stress that. And if you do want this connection, you want to manifest this and you want to keep this in your life, you have to be very, very focused and very grounded in your own energy. You cannot be swayed by this person's on and off, hot and cold energy. You have to be the anchor in this connection. If you're someone who doesn't have balance in your own life right now, then being swayed and being emotionally invested too early from the start might not be the best for you. You might find yourself spiraling every now and then with this person because this person is not anchored, this person is not grounded. And I have to say that another message coming through in this connection is that the reason both of you have met is because you are meant to kind of be a spiritual leader or mentor or like a role model in this person's life at the start, only at the start, okay? Meaning to say this person is meant to see your growth, your evolution, your changes, and then it is up to their free will to exercise their free will to implement those changes that they have realized and be made aware of because of your changes, because of your interactions with them. And only once they have evolved, once they have shifted their energy, is when this connection is ready to be developed at a healthy level. I feel like this is a very in-depth reading compared to the other 2 piles. This is something that I think is a really deep connection. This is a divine connection. This is something that transcends beyond time and space. This is someone that you might actually dream of a little bit. You might sense their energy. How do you know if this is not your energy? You have to first be a very clear vessel. You have to be very sure of who you are as a person. You have to be very sure that you are not easily affected. you can sense and pick up people's energy, but you're not easily affected by people's negativity. Meaning to say, you can pick it up, but you are able to discern that this is not yours. You have to first achieve that foundation to be able to discern that this is your person's energy that you're feeling and it's not yours. Because I do get questions quite a bit from my clients when it comes to reading and spell works, like, why do I feel so emotional today? Is it because of my person? Blah, blah, blah. But if you're not a clear vessel yourself, you will never be able to really discern. Okay, so this is a message that's coming through as well, meaning to say, if you're someone who's still, engaged in low vibrational activities very frequently, like drinking, smoking, addictions, things like that, codependencies, surrounding yourself with people who like to gossip, who like to complain, who like to dump their trauma on you, then this is something that you're called to fix. Okay, you're called to find grounding for yourself, to be very careful with who you share your energy with. Okay, because this connection is not going to be easy. This connection would have to require your anchor, your grounding, okay, in order for it to develop, for it to evolve and transform. Okay, so this is a message I have for you. I do feel like this is a very intense one, the last pile, okay, and if you did resonate, do let me know, and I will be happy to deep dive for you. You can always book a session with me on my website, akashicrystals.co. I have 30 minutes and 45 minutes. I don't do 1 hour anymore. It's very training for me. And I have spell works available as well for yourself, for your abundance, for any love situation. If you're unsure, you can always book a reading with me, and during the session, we can always do a spell work check, okay? To see what is your person's energy and then what would be the strongest potential outcome if we were to do certain spell works, okay? So that's possible as well. And full moon is coming up on 14 March, which is very soon. It's in a week. So you want to be very careful with how you navigate, because this is, again, the moon energy is very strong. This is when I think there'll be certain things that will happen, not in a bad way, but more like significant events would take place near the full moon energy. It could be very intense conversations, very intense. I feel like there's a bit of tension, but it's mixed in with a lot of deep emotional connection. Okay, so that's something you want to be careful of. You want to make sure that you're very grounded, very balanced, you're a clear vessel, you are very clear of your energy as well. Cleanse yourself regularly, protect yourself energetically. Practice good habits, okay, and protection through meditation is something I always encourage. All right, sending you guys lots of love and light. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you haven't, it will be amazing if you guys can subscribe and like this video, or even drop a comment. Okay, sending you guys lots of love. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.